basketball is a game of up and downs. It's not a flawless game. It's really hard to play a flawless game anytime. We have trust in ourselves and in our teammates that it's okay to mess up because we'll get it back. And especially, for great players don't play for perfect games. So that's just the moral of the story. I think we're all feeling good. I think the energy's high. Really good win in Minnesota. Had a chance to celebrate together. I think that only helps our chemistry. All that stuff off the court definitely fuels us. We're having fun with each other. We're having fun together playing.
A'ja Wilson's play was borderline brutal, but it's Lexie Hull's response that's tearing up fan forums and headlines everywhere. What exactly did Lexie say, and why has the league remained so silent about this? The aftermath might just be the spark that changes everything for this player rivalry and their team. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. What happened on the court between A'ja Wilson and Lexie Hull has fans and analysts talking, and not for the reasons you'd expect from a game like this. The moment that's now all over social media started with a play that has some calling A'ja's move flat out dirty. Late in the game, with both teams locked in a tight physical battle, A'ja came in hard on a drive to the basket, throwing what looked like an elbow near Hull's shoulder and sending her stumbling several feet back. From the replay, it didn't look like a standard basketball move. It felt more like an unnecessary gut check during what was already an intense matchup.
That's been a focus all year, but I think it really just comes down to us going out there and playing with effort and energy and flying around and trusting each other. And in practice, that's been a main emphasis. When we're playing good defense, it loosens us up offensively. We get good shots in transition. We wear out the other team. Really, I think our game starts on that side of the floor, and then everything else comes from that. She's been a steal for us. She's bringing everything that we needed. Energy offensively, energy defensively. She's fit into the system seamlessly. We couldn't ask for more from her. She's doing everything on both ends.
Let's not forget how much tension had been building up before that moment. Both teams were in desperate need of a win, battling for playoff seeding. The pace was aggressive, the defenses were tough, and neither side was giving an inch. Players were visibly frustrated by the refs swallowing the whistles, and fans could almost feel the emotions boiling over. That pressure seemed to peak during Wilson's controversial move. Then comes the real story, Lexie Hull's response. Right after the contact, she didn't back down or overreact. Instead, she locked eyes with A'ja, stood her ground, and let her body language do the talking. There wasn't a single word from her at first. It was a defiant silence that said, "You're not intimidating me." Some fans on Twitter described it as icy, while others said it was a masterclass in composure under pressure. Even commentators couldn't help but call her reaction stone cold. What blew everyone away wasn't just how she handled herself in the moment, but what she said after the game. Hull told the press, "I've been in physical games before, but there's a line between playing tough and what happened out there."
Every game this season is important. It all matters a lot. You're seeing across the league, the standings are moving every single day. So every game means something, and I think for us, just buying in at the game in front of us, we're taking that energy that we have, that fun, that lightheartedness into practice, because at the end of the day, this is a game. We want to have fun, and I think we play our best basketball when we're playing free and having fun and being joyful. And I think there's a mix. I think everyone's coming in with a level of focus every day, just right now knowing that we do have a target on our backs, and making sure that we're locked in on everything we're doing in practice.
That statement took the whole conversation up a notch. Fans began debating whether A'ja had crossed a line, and many rallied behind Hull for calling it out so openly. Now, this isn't just about one moment. Lexie Hull didn't just stand up for herself. She may have just cranked the heat on a rivalry that the league now can't ignore. Could this single moment be the beginning of a rivalry that reshapes the league? Lexie Hull and A'ja Wilson hadn't exactly been on anyone's radar as rivals before this. Sure, they've competed in the past, but those matchups were always about the teams, not the players. There wasn't any obvious tension brewing until now. This incident feels like the spark that could turn a standard matchup into one of the most personal battles the WNBA has seen in a while. Lexie Hull's reaction is what changes the tone moving forward. By standing her her ground, she's effectively invited every opponent to test her resilience. It's already possible that other players will pick up on this and try to push her buttons, especially knowing how much attention this play has received. For AJ, the stakes are also higher. Her move and the backlash means her every play going forward will be even more scrutinized.
It's been a focus point in everything we do. Shoot around, practice, film. Defensively, we just want to be as sound as we need to be to get whatever we want offensively. I think our coaches just make that clear.
We're just thankful for you. We thank God for you every single day. I just think for impact, you see it. Even just looking at the plus minus, like plus 26. Like Aries' impact, whether it's scoring, but it's defending, it's getting us into offense, it's making the right reads, making the right pass.
After all this time, and you've been through a lot of them.
Yeah, I was reminding the team, I was like, it's been since 2000 something since I've been here. Yeah. But I mean, on the bright side is that organizations go through certain things.
Whether it was intentional or not, her reputation isn't untouchable anymore. Fans are now more tuned into her physical style of play, which might make her hesitant to use that same aggression. The WNBA's silence so far has been deafening. Some fans believe this is the perfect opportunity for the league to emphasize its stance on physicality and set a standard for what's acceptable. But without any penalties or statements, frustration is bubbling over in online forums. Comments like, "The league needs to protect its players better," are popping up everywhere, while others tag officials in posts, demanding accountability. If nothing is said, it risks alienating fans who feel this lack of response lets tension between teams fester unchecked.
We kind of deserved it based on our preparation and everything that we had been through prior to this game, and I think you guys got to see what it looked like for us to stay resilient throughout the course of, 48 hours?
Throughout our games, you've seen that there have been times where we hold opponents to a great points, and then we look at that fourth quarter and all of a sudden they go on a run. And so for us, it's about making sure that we stay consistent throughout the 4 quarters and put 40 minutes together. Energy was high, made sure that we were focused, because obviously we know Vegas is a great team and their team full of winners. And so for us, it's make sure that we turn the page off of a great Commissioner's Cup success, and then we have to be ready for Vegas, and we were.
This isn't just about what fans think. Coaches are probably already adjusting. The Indiana Fever might strategize ways to shield Hull from future targeting, while the Las Vegas Aces could lean into Ajah's physical dominance, playing mind games to keep Hull off balance. Analysts are even calling this a redefining moment for Hull, raising her visibility as a fighter in the league. Whether this cements her as a core player or opens her up to harsher criticism, the ripples are undeniable. And let's face it, this rivalry is only heating up. This isn't just about a single play, it's about a rivalry that could redefine how we view the league's most competitive matchups. Fans are now invested in what comes next, and you can feel the buzz growing. Do you think Ajah's play truly crossed the line, or was Lexie's reaction even more impactful than the foul itself? Let us know in the comments. CC and Lexie if you're backing the Fever this season. With emotions running high and teams rethinking their moves, one thing's for certain, when these two meet again, it's going to be bigger than basketball. Let's see what happens.